Good morning, Ranger scientists. Today's 10 February, and this is what we're doing today. So our goal or our target is to be able to describe the process of how photosynthesis converts solar energy into chemical energy. We've been working on 9B for about 3 or 4 days now. So today you're going to start off doing your mind stretcher in Canvas, and remember you have 2 opportunities. So if you're not satisfied with your score on your first try, you have an opportunity to do it again. When you do it again, look through your notebook, use your resources. The second time is not a guessing game, it's to actually answer the questions correctly. And you can use your resources on mind stretchers the first time too. So then, if we are going to play, if you're in person, we'll be doing GimKit Live over a 9B review for a quiz early next week, most likely Tuesday. Here's the current standings. As of 9 o'clock this morning, you can see 4th period's in lead. Yay, 4th period, good job. 8th period is breathing down their back. It's not too late though. Other classes can catch up and surpass them. So it just takes everybody in the class participating. So remote kids, we will play live and we'll play team mode again since that went really well for the DCA4 review. Remote students, if you join in teams, you can join and be put on teams too when we do the live standings. And that will do, so what I've done, let me backtrack a little bit. In GimKit, I assigned the 9B review. And from what I like you to do in best practices would be do 10 to 15 minutes each day. So 10 to 15 minutes today, 10 to 15 minutes on Thursday, and 10 to 15 minutes on Friday. And it's better for you to chunk it in small chunks than to cram in one long session. So, live, in-person kids, we will play live. Remote students, if you join us in teams during class, you'll be put on a teams too, and you can play either with another remote kid or with an in-person student. Remote students, if you do not join the teams during class, you will play using the link that I gave you in the table in Canvas. Now, if you forget your password, don't just create a brand new login. Please click on the Forgot Password button, and you can either have it sent to you, the reset, or sent to me, and then I'll send it to you through a Canvas in-message. But I've had it off because I have some students that have done 4 or 5 logins. And so that splits your data and your progress over different places. So the idea is to have all your information into one place. Okay, so the GimKit today is over 9B, and that's photosynthesis and cellular respiration in the process and energy is what we've been focusing on. So after GimKit, check to make sure, did you turn in from Monday? You had to turn in your 2 sentences where you had to describe the graph you made about how increasing the amount of carbon dioxide affected the amount of glucose produced in photosynthesis. So this was what you had to do Monday. And then yesterday, Tuesday, you had to write about how increasing the amount of light affected the amount of glucose produced, was yesterday's submission to Canvas. So did you get it in? Your page in your notebook should not look like this and be blank. You should have 2 graphs here, and you should have at least 2 sentences in each box. And then you had 2 questions where you applied the information below. And that is in the lab and investigation section. So moving on to the day's material, we're looking at an overview of photosynthesis. So I'm asking that you read pages 101 to 103. And for those that are still struggling and don't remember, I put the icon right here. It's Holt McDougall, and you'll find it in your SSO. So clicking on that, make sure you change to biology in the drop-down window. So you can read that. And if you want it, you also have the option in your textbook for it to read it to you. You also have that option in your OneNote notebook. We have Immersive Reader there too, where it will read you the text. So read that, and then in your skill building section of your notebook, on the page titled 9B Photosynthesis Vocab, you are going to be doing what I call Tri-Boxes. Not try as in T-R-Y, although I do want you to try, but try as T-R-I as in 3. Okay, and so here's what a snip of your page looks like. And I did an example of a tri-box for an old term we have. So you're going to read pages 101 to 103. And what do you think are the 4 most important words for you to know to understand that material? Okay? And so obviously homeostasis is an important term. So if we were doing this during homeostasis, you're going to write your important word up at the top. Then in the definition box, you're going to put it's best if you put it in your own words. Yes, you can copy and paste off the internet, but if you don't understand what the words say, you're not going to understand the term. So this I kind of put in my own words, and that is best practices. If you will change the high meaning internet version of a definition to your own terms so you make sense of it, that's the best way, because you're going to remember something. First, you tried to make sense of it, and you thought through it. And 2, it's your own words. You're not trying to memorize something. You're making sense of it. And then for me, equilibrium, when I think homeostasis, I think balance. And so that's why I chose this graphic, because it's balanced. And I like it because the person's in the middle, and that's who your body wants to maintain homeostasis. And we have negative feedback and we have positive feedback loops. So I just thought this graphic was a really good representation. My artists out there, feel free to draw, but you can also cut and paste, and I like Google Images. Okay, and then in the last box, so try box 3. So box 1, definition. Box 2, a graphic or a drawing. And then box 3, you're completing this sentence. Blank is ... but blank is not. So, for example, for homeostasis, homeostasis is breathing faster for more oxygen when exercising, but homeostasis is not ignoring what the body needs. So you can do examples like I just did, or you could do descriptive adjectives. It really matters what word you pick. Okay? So that's what you do in your notebook. Excuse me. You write the term, definition, best practices is to put it in your own words, pick a graphic and copy it or draw it, and then complete the sentence, blank is ... but blank is not. And you're going to do 4 of those unless you have the accommodation for 25% less, and then you will pick 3 key terms to do that. And so that's in your notebook. Now, I gave you today and tomorrow to do this because of the GIM kit I want you to review. So if you choose to do 2 words today and 2 words tomorrow, perfectly okay. That's a way to chunk. So you would do your 9B review, read the pages, I would pick my 4 key words as I was reading, and then do 2 tri-boxes today. Then tomorrow, review some more and do your 2 other tri-boxes. Now, even though it is a 2-day assignment, I still want you to reflect in Canvas about the part you did today. So today in Canvas, you are going to submit 1 to 2 sentence summary of how the energy from the sun is used to make sugar molecules, okay? And notice how that summary ties to today's target about describing the process of how photosynthesis converts solar energy into chemical energy. So you can see the key term or the key idea there is energy transformation. So when you write your summary, what did you learn about today about the energy transformation? Even if you didn't do all 4 tri-boxes, you're summarizing what you did today. Tomorrow, you'll have another type of reflection piece to submit. Okay, reader scientists, have a great day.